Hello, I am alive. I am live, and welcome to my show. Taking my glasses off. My name is Robin Da Vinci, and I am going to kind of shove this in your face a little bit today. The topic is stress, 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 how it affects productivity. I am telling you, most of you don't want to hear the truth. But if you've got about 12 to 15 minutes, sit down and I'll tell you the flippin' truth. Okay, number one. Stress is a word that everyone uses now. I'm so stressed out. That is so stressful. How in the world can I do this with all this stress? Even little chill, even little children are saying, oh my God, that's so stressful. Oh, I'm so stressed. And where are you getting that? I don't remember at all being stressed when I was a kid. Actually, I remember being stressed, but not knowing that the stress was the word I was thinking of at the time. Kind of silly. But anyway, everybody talks about stress, 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 and why it gets in the way of your productivity. What's productivity? The ability to get something done in the simplest way, in the most streamlined way, with the best results. That's what productivity is. In other words, washing the dishes. Even washing the dishes can be non productive if everything's all over the place, if you don't have things soaking, if you don't have it set up to do, don't have a place to put the wet dishes, you don't have a system. It takes more time, right? Even the simplest tasks take more time. And people say to themselves, that's no big deal. Yeah, it is. Because all through your damn day, you're using up time. And time, by the time you get to bed, you're going, oh my, I didn't get anything done. I still have all those things on my list. I didn't get that done. Work was a bitch today. Didn't get that done. I've got stuff stacked over here and crap over here. I didn't get to the laundry. I have to get the kids to the doctor tomorrow, so that'll take up that. And on Saturday, we have soccer games all day. And my boss wants me to work Sunday night so that Monday starts out better. And you just go on and on and on and on, right? But you never want to hear the truth that it's really you that's making this a mess. People love to hear the truth about everybody else. Oh, that person's marriage is in trouble. Oh, that person's cheating on their girlfriend. Oh, that person's lost all their money. Oh, that person, their house is being foreclosed on. Oh, that person's child didn't get into the college they wanted. That kind of stuff. You love that truth about everybody else. You never want to hear the effing truth about yourself. And the truth about yourself is you're not getting stuff done because you're not organizing your time. Time management, most important thing to productivity, most important thing to relieving stress. And how do you start this? How do you make this work? Well, you know what? You make a scope of work for your personal life. What the heck do you have to get done in a day? What do you have to get done in a week? What do you need to get done by the end of the month? No one segments anything. Everybody goes, oh my gosh, look at my life. It's a mess. Can't do anything. Stopping right there. I'm going to go have an ice cream. Do you know how many people I know actually go out, have a glass of wine, have a milkshake or a hot fudge sundae, or go get a pedicure and manicure, or go work out at the gym instead of handling what they're supposed to handle? And then what does that do? Adds to the stress, 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 right? So do you have a scope of work for your job at where you work? Then you need a scope of work for your life. What does your day look like? How can you break it up into time segments? And how can you accomplish everything without running around like you're on fire? You have to sit down and do it. And you'll say, I don't have time. Yeah, you do. You do have time. You not only do you have time, you owe it to yourself to make the time to make a scope of work. So the first bit of homework we have here is to create a scope of work. What does that mean? You sit down and you've got these days, 7 days a week. Maybe you start your week on Sunday. Is say Sunday, this is what I do. We get up, we make breakfast. Maybe you guys go to church. Maybe you guys go to the beach. Maybe as a family, you take a walk. Maybe you meet your friends for brunch. And, maybe you work out on Sundays. So you start with Sunday and you look at Sunday and you say, by the end of Sunday, and I want to cut my day off at 7 p.m. on Sunday, I need to have 2 loads of laundry done. I'm going to have brunch from 11 to 2-ish. I'm going to put the laundry in. I'm going to go look at my bank account. I'm going to start dinner. So you do those things. You multitask. And at 7 o'clock on Sunday, you say, wow, I have some time now to sit and do nothing, enjoy my family, enjoy my spouse, enjoy my friends, prepare for tomorrow. Do you pick your clothes the night before, or do you run around in the morning going, what am I going to wear? What am I going to wear? These shoes don't match. Throw those shoes. My hair isn't done. What am I going to do? I didn't set up a haircut. I needed to go to the eye doctor. My glasses broke. I forgot to take them in. Unless you write them down in and have it in your brain that you're going to get your glasses fixed, more than likely you'll not do it. And you'll go to work with tape on your glasses. I don't have that, but tape on your glasses. And people say, that's still happening? How many of you have had a toothache for weeks and you've never gone to figure out why and why do you have this toothache? Number one reason, you don't want to hear the truth. You need a root canal and it's going to cost thousands of dollars. It's the number one reason people don't get things done. They don't want to know the truth. They don't want to hear that they are in trouble financially. They don't want to hear that their spouse is losing their job. They don't want to hear stuff. Number one reason people don't get things done is they don't want the truth. They don't want to find out exactly what's going on. And I'm telling you, when I say the truth sets you free, it may set you free. It may bother you a bunch. It may hurt your feelings and you may hate it, but it will set you free because you'll understand what's going on. I'll tell you what I did. I had my very best friend die this summer. And I went to bed without a night guard on because I was crying. Couldn't. Went to bed without my night guard. And apparently I grit my teeth all night. Ooh, like that. I woke up with a pain in my tooth. And I said, oh, it's just because I was grinding all night, right? And so I ignored it and ignored it and ignored it. I had to get it pulled because it was already a crown. It had already had a root canal. I'd already spent a fortune on that damn tooth. And that was the one that had to get pulled. And believe me, when the dentist told me, I was pissed off. I was very angry. I said, on the tooth I've already spent a fortune on, you're now going to pull it and put in a different tooth? I mean, livid. But I waited 2 weeks and I was in pain 2 weeks. How dumb was that? And I know I had the money to do it. I had to find the time, and I realized there are so many millions of people in this country that don't have that option. And that breaks my heart. And believe me, if I could, I would change that. I try to make sure that people have coverage, try to get those rules in place and laws in place that will help everybody get coverage for things. But that was just a thing. I had a toothache. I mean, I suffered. No, I had 3 weeks. 3 weeks before I actually did anything. So anyway, getting back to it, that's the truth. You don't want the truth. You don't want to hear what is out there. You don't want to hear that this stomachache might be an ulcer. You don't want to hear that this shoulder injury might be a rotator cuff. You don't want to hear that that bill that didn't get paid may get a late fee. You don't want to hear it. Why? Because the truth is, you think it's stressful, but getting the truth will set you free and stop the stress. So scope of work, can we do it? Yeah, we can do it. I can help you set up a scope of work. In fact, I can do a video on it, a scope of work for your day. And I can put it on robindavinci.com. And I will, if I get enough people subscribing and liking to this video, I'll show you how to do a scope of work for free, volunteering to help you do a scope of work. So I'm going to tell you a funny story because the tooth story wasn't funny. But I had a coworker a long time ago who was the co-owner of a company. And we were sitting there one afternoon and I was trying to organize my desk before I left on my 23-mile commute home. And I was doing that every day with 3 children in 3 different schools, a household dinner to make, a house to clean, soccer, baseball, softball, everything. And she said, I have such a stressful day tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to do. And I thought to myself, you know, Robin, you're getting so caught up in your own world. Let's find out what her stressful day looks like and how you can help her. So I said, you know what, honey? Tell me, what do you have tomorrow? And she said, can't believe I did this. I have a bikini wax at 10 and a massage and then a mani-pedi, and I have to get to the bank by 2 o'clock to sign some papers. I don't know if I can do all that. See this face? This is what I did. I just looked at her. I don't even think I blinked. I went, what? She goes, I know. She said, what was I thinking setting that all up on a Tuesday? And I thought, every single one of those things is something I'm trying to cram into a Saturday, let alone a work day, let alone in the middle of the day. And that was causing her stress. Now, I'm going to tell you, in no way was she kidding. To her, that was a stressful day. To me, that's a walk in the park. So, in this whole thing about stress, time management, scope of work, you have to realize that everybody's different. Everybody has their level of stress they can handle. And while you're non-productive, you are interacting all day with others that are non-productive. And it starts to snowball. It starts to have that effect that everybody's now running around frantically. Have you ever been at work when someone comes in and is like whirling around like a tornado, and then you get anxious, and then you notice your boss is snapping, and that, even making your lunch, your hands are shaking, and you go, why? It's because that person brought their negative energy in to your space. And you are not in control of that space until you understand what your space is supposed to look like. So that means your home life, your life outside your job, your life outside your friends, outside that has to be in order. You have to manage your time. If that means you have to get your butt out of bed at a half an hour early to make that day start better, that's what you have to do. If that means at 10:30 at night, you go onto your banks and see where everything is and see what's cleared and see what you've got, that's what you do. You spend your time releasing the stress, creating productivity, managing your time, and you stop talking about it and start doing it. Our whole country is full of people who just yak, but they never actually get anything done. Get something done, even baby steps, because I know that this will seem overwhelming too. And I know that a lot of you say, I just really can't do that. But you can do baby steps. You can pick one or two things out of your day that you do poorly and do it better. Or you can at least stop your bad habits, a couple of them, like not putting in the laundry when you start cooking, and not putting it into the dryer before you do the dishes, and not folding it while you're watching television, or while your children are doing their homework, or after your workout, you go directly to the dryer, take that stuff out, put it on your bed, fold it. Don't go to bed until it's done. This is the thing. We all try escapism. Escapism doesn't work, because guess what? Everything you have to do the next day is there, plus the crap you didn't do today. So, scope of work for your personal life, anybody up? Job description. Do you know that you don't have a job description for your life and you need one? Do a job description for your personal life. Put in stuff that's fun, put in stuff that you don't like, put in money management, put those things in. Pretend like your personal job description is the same as your work. Like, you don't get to go to work and say, I don't want to today. You know what? My arch hurts on my foot. So you know what? I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to file my nails and, watch videos. You can't do that at work. Maybe you can, but not sure what job that is. But when you go do that at home, it causes you to be less productive at work and certainly less productive at home. So if you don't want to know the truth, do this. Put your blinders on, pretend like the truth doesn't exist, pretend that you can do stuff like nobody else. Take yourself and listen to the truth about everybody else, but never look inward and see if it's true about you too. Productivity is important. Simple, streamlined productivity, job description for personal life, time management. Now, if I get enough viewers, enough subscribers and likes to this video, I will put a free video up on my website, robindavinci.com, and show you how to get a personal job description that you can follow and understand how important it is. And my goodness, be less stressed, possibly have a day of stress-free job descriptions, possibly enjoy your life a little bit more, uh, eat less carbs, smile more, laugh more, see your friends more. I know this has been a tough time for everybody with this pandemic, and you haven't seen a lot of friends and you haven't had a lot of fun. Well, some of you have, but we know that could be a disaster. But just getting that together will make such a difference. So, like and subscribe, give me enough viewers to make it worthwhile for me to go on my website and help you with a personal job description and a scope of work and time management. I'm happy to do it. I'm no angel, but I do know how to segment my time so I'm the most successful in my day. I have figured that out in the 70 years I've been on this earth. So happy to help, happy to have an audience. We're getting to the holidays, so my information is more important than ever. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. I'm going to end the stream and say goodbye. Take care.